Mahmoud Khalil is a Palestinian activist. He is 30 years old. He faced deportation from the United States. Khalil was born in Syria to Palestinian refugees. He later moved to Lebanon. He got a computer science degree from Lebanese American University. Khalil was always passionate about helping others. He worked with Jusur, a Syrian-American non-profit. He also managed the Syria Chevening program for the British Embassy in Beirut. In 2022, Khalil moved to the United States. He wanted to continue his education. He earned a master's degree from Columbia University. He later married an American woman. Khalil became a vocal advocate for Palestinian rights. He was particularly active during the 2024 Gaza war. This activism would put him at odds with the US government. The US government accused Khalil of being a security threat. They linked him to Hamas, a Palestinian political and militant group. They claimed Khalil supported terrorism. Their evidence was his participation in protests. They also pointed to his alleged leadership in the Columbia University Apartheid Divest, or SHIWAD, group. Khalil denied these accusations. He said he was merely a spokesperson and mediator for QUAD. He also argued that his activism was protected free speech. Despite his pleas, Khalil was arrested. He was detained in a Louisiana facility. The government's action sparked immediate controversy. Critics saw the arrest as a politically motivated attack. They questioned the evidence against Khalil. They argued that he was being targeted for his political views. Khalil's case raised serious concerns about free speech in America. The First Amendment protects the right to protest. It also protects the right to criticize the government. However, the government was trying to deport Khalil for his activism. Legal experts argued that the government's case was weak. They pointed out that Khalil had never committed any acts of violence. His activism, they argued, was entirely peaceful. They also noted that the government had presented no evidence linking him to terrorism. The case sparked a debate about the limits of free speech. Some argued that the government had a right to deport non-citizens who posed a threat. Others argued that Khalil's case set a dangerous precedent. They feared it could be used to silence dissent and target activists. Khalil's case garnered significant attention. Protests erupted in New York City. Civil liberties groups rallied to his defense. The New York Attorney General even expressed concern. Columbia University, where Khalil was a student, also faced scrutiny. The university had initially suspended him after the protests. They later reinstated him due to lack of evidence. After his arrest, Khalil sought legal help from the university. The case put Columbia in a difficult position. It had to balance its commitment to free speech with pressure from the government. Mahmoud Khalil's case remains a stark reminder of the fragility of civil liberties. It highlights the ongoing tension between national security and free speech in the United States. The outcome of his case could have far-reaching consequences for activists and immigrants alike.